Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Miles Edgeworth's Misadventures. I got that flipped around, didn't I? Anyway, Courtney is still being a pain in the butt right now, so trying to see if we can get out of this whole situation right now, but this is Courtney, and she's the law, and she thinks we're in a courtroom. Anyway.
If you choose to yield now, your badge will not be taken.
What will we do, sir? She says that, but... My answer remains the same. Judge Courtney, it is as I said before. I will see my job through. I will not yield to threats.
So, even now, you still refuse to give up. If you want to keep your badge, this may be your last chance.
Right now, I am a defense attorney's assistant. What I protect is not my badge, but my client.
The goddess of law grows wary of your sentiment.
Oh, he's got a point, though. Hold it. Now we're talking. Miles is starting to understand that a defense attorney never gives up. Actually, those were the words of your old man. My father really is in your blood. You're the spitting image of him right now. You said it yourself. You've changed since you were tainted by foreign karma. It's only now that I've actually come to believe it. Aww, Ray! Mr. Shields. Well then, Miles. Now's the time to put those skills to the test. Think beyond your limits. If the murder weapon was a sharp object, does that really negate your reasoning? The murder weapon was a sharp object. That's it. There were 5 chisels placed inside the special cell. Dogen is a former assassin. It's quite possible he could kill someone with just a chisel. In that case, the weapon that killed Horace Knightley was...
Is that all? Well then, I suppose you'll be giving...
Evidence is everything. Didn't you say? The murder weapon was a sharp metal object. However, such a weapon has yet to be found. What? So what are you trying to say? The only decisive evidence is the actual murder weapon itself. And that was in plain sight this whole time. The real murder weapon is... Dogen's chisel. What did you say?
Take responsibility for your own statements. The scene of the crime was Mr. Knightley's cell. You said so yourself.
If the evidence changes, then so will my logic. That too is courtroom procedure, is it not? If the chisel was used, that means the killer was human. However, the fact remains that we cannot deny the security photo. Yeah! What about that photo? I'll give you the answer. This photo shows the moment. The dog leapt at the victim. That one. That one? Yes. Dogen's dog leapt at Knightley. However, the victim did not die at that time.
Didn't die?
He was only knocked unconscious. The dog didn't move a dead body, it moved the unconscious Knightley. And the real killer was its owner. I see. If the victim was moved, it would have been possible for Dogen to commit the murder.
And use the murder weapon!
Indeed, the killer is Sohan Dogen. It can only be you. I bet your teacher used to write on your report card. Needs to pay more attention to what others say. I would think that describes you more. We examined that room, every nook and cranny. Right, Justine?
We examined all 4 of Mr. Dogen's chisels, and found no traces of blood.
4? Thank you, Judge Courtney. Thanks to you, I am now certain.
Thanks to me? Whatever do you mean?
When I came here earlier, I saw 5 chisels.
That's right! There were definitely 5 there before!
So the one that disappeared was... the smallest one, presumably for portable use. Dogen, where is that chisel?
I am not free to leave this place. I've no need of a portable chisel.
Not free to leave. In that case, he mustn't have been free to hide the deadly chisel either. Dogen, you just dug your own grave.
It seems you know something. Would you care to show it?
Yeah, sure. Dogen couldn't leave, so the place he hid the chisel is, well, the hidden cell. I mean, not the hidden cell, the special cell. Dogen is a prisoner, so he can't leave his cell freely. Perhaps he could have sent his dog out to dispose of it, but he would not have been able to confirm the weapon's location.
So, what does that leave?
Above all else, special metal tools are allowed in this cell. Even if one chisel were to appear, no one would suspect a thing. You'd be fool not to take advantage of that. I see. Of course, it's the safest way if you do something yourself. But I examined everything! I didn't find any hiding places in his cell! Maybe it's not in his cell. I am certain that the murder weapon is here. The reason you haven't found it is because it was cleverly hidden.
Hold it. But you say I hid it? Where exactly?
Think. Where could he have hidden it? I have to remember everything up to this point. There must be some clue. Staring right in front of you. It's kind of gross, but it's clearly the dog. Does this mean what I think it means?
Let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth!
Yeah. Come to think of it, that dog hasn't barked at me once today. Previously, when I came to the special cell, it barked on Dogen's command. That's it. That's what's been out of place. There's just one place he could have hidden the murder weapon.
Given up already? How dull. How dull.
Hold it! Oh, we're not finished here. I will present evidence. This piece of evidence shows where you concealed the murder weapon. Dog! Oh, there you go. Dog! Take that! Hasn't your dog been awfully quiet today?
Now that you mention it, it hasn't barked at all. Before it was...
Sahan Dogen, open that dog's mouth, now! Anubis doesn't bark needlessly. I ordered him to do that before. In that case, order it to bark now. Naturally, you should be able to, if you have nothing to hide.
It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth.
Cough. Welp. As you can see, a dog of this size can easily conceal a small chisel. What? Why a chisel? The dog